Anthropic just re-released the most powerful AI model ever made, and it's called Fable 5. And right now, it's included in your Claude plan, but that only lasts until July 7th. After that, it's going to cost some real money to start using it per use. So before that window closes, let me show you 7 things that you should be doing with it. And number one is going to make you some money, and I'm going to build it live. So some quick context, because it matters. Fable 5 is not the normal Claude. It sits right above Opus, which is already their top model, and it thinks harder. It could hold your entire business in its head at once, and it can run for minutes and even hours on one hard problem without you having to babysit it. After July 7th, it costs about double what Opus per cost uses, so which is exactly why you want to use it now, while it's still included. This is not the model that you use to write a tweet or like an email. This is a model that you point at the hardest, highest stakes problem you have. And so real quick, if you guys are new here, what's good, execs? It's your boy, Trey Cooper. And if you don't know me, I'm an aerospace engineer by day, building my way out of my 9 to 5. And so I run a few things. I run LuxCore AI, Stay Starving, and I'm building all of it in public so you could steal the playbook. So let's get into it. Number one, the thing that Fable is scary good at is building a real working tool in one shot from a clear spec. So I'm not going to show you a to-do app. I wrote a spec for my free tool for my school community, and I'm going to have Fable build it right here, the whole thing on camera. So what it is it's an escape velocity engine, and you put what your job pays you and what your life costs and your side incomes, and it will tell you the exact number of months until you could quit. Then it runs a quiz and matches you to the AI side hustle that fits you and shows you how much sooner you could escape. Watch, it's writing the whole thing in one file, no libraries right now. This is a real tool built one time and no back and forth. And I'm giving it away for free. More on that at the end. Number two, delegate a whole research project and walk away from it. Fable is built to run a team of smaller agents at the same time, so not one model is doing the search. You get a swarm. And I'm not going to do some fake example. I'm actually going to do one right now, looking at my next real estate deal. So watch. I told it to find me a commercial and multifamily investment properties right here in Melbourne, so I could actually buy or flip. It sends out a swarm, and each agent digs a different angle. Listing, comms, distress signals, cap rates, and then it argues with itself to kill the weak picks and hands me a clean short list of real properties. And this whole week, me on Zillow and the county records got done while I was outside watching the FIFA game. Number three, this only works because Fable could hold 1 million tokens at once. I fed it my entire business, every doc, every number, every plan, not the summaries, the whole thing. And I asked it one question: where am I losing money? And what is the single highest leverage moment that I can make this month? A normal model forgets the start of your business by the time it gets to the end. Fable reads all of it and gave me a diagnosis, and that is a strategy consultant for the price of a few tokens. Number four, this one is by far the one that broke my brain. I took a pile of messy financial screenshots, a blurry statement, a photo of a document, and I dropped them in and I said, build me a model. So it reads images that other models choke on. It pulled out the numbers, it built the spreadsheet logic, and told me the story the numbers were telling. If you've ever done data entry off a screenshot at midnight, well, this is your new life. Number five, give it a long job and just leave. Most AIs want you sitting there feeding it every step. Fable can run for minutes and hours on one task and just do it on its own, and it'll actually finish. So I gave it the most ridiculous prompt I could think of. I said, make it GTA 6 and make no mistakes. Obviously, it's not shipping GTA 6. You know, Rockstar, do not sue me. I'm just a guy. But I walked out of the room and came back and actually had a little game working on its own. So that shifts from a chatbot that you babysit to a worker that you can assign a big job and walk away from. That's the whole reason the model is a big deal. Number six, and this is the one that nobody tells you, don't use Fable 5 for just everything. After July 7th, it costs double what Opus is. So using it to write a caption or like answer an email is like renting a Lamborghini to just go down and get the mail, or using like a giant torch to just light a candle. It's overkill. You don't need all that. The rule that I use is cheap, fast models for 95% of the work and Fable for the hard 5%. So basically, like, maybe using like Opus to plan, and then you could use Fable to actually run it. The deal analysis, the one-shot build, the strategy calls, spend the expensive model where the stakes are high, not where they're boring. Number 7, let me actually prove it is better. Same exact prompt, 2 models. A while back, I had my Opus build my Stay Starving OS dashboard, and honestly, it kind of came out a little bit mid. It came out not looking anything really super clean. It was nice for the moment. I seen this clean style by Chase AI, so I gave it a screenshot and I said, design this. So I saved my Opus version, and now I gave the same prompt to Fable 5, and we'll see how it does. Same prompt, same reference image, and look at the difference. Opus gave me a rough draft. Fable actually matched the design, and that's what I was going for. So, and that is the gap. After July 7th, that gap is exactly the thing that you're gonna have to pay for, which is exactly why you should use it now. I've already been testing it and running it, and I've already hit a lot of my limits, especially for the session. So I'm on the max 5 plan. Maybe if you have the max 20, you might not run into any problems, but I've already maxed out. Oh, and one more thing. This video that you're watching right now, after I'm finished recording this, I'm about to hand it to Fable 5 and have it edit the whole thing. So I know I kind of made some mistakes in here. Hopefully it gets it out. I handed the raw footage to Fable 5 and had to edit the whole thing. The cuts, the pacing, all of it. So you're not just hearing about what the model can do, you're actually watching it. So here's the move. Fable 5 is included in your plan from Pro all the way up to Max. And I'm on the Max plan right now. But after July 7th, that is going to cost some credits. So go use it on something that actually matters. And that escape velocity tool that I built is just the start. I'm giving it away. The tool plus the full source code plus the full 30-day playbook for whatever side hustle matches you is all sitting in the boardroom in my school community. It's free to join. The link is in the description. So come and get it. Run up your own numbers and let me know how many months you have until you could quit. And if this helped you at all, subscribe, because I build this all in public and you shouldn't have to miss out what Fable does next. So I'll see you inside. And if you're already an exec, you already know the motto. Stay locked in, stay clawed in, and stay starving.